What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up! It's February. We grinding by any means necessary. We have some so fresh and clean educationalists. It's been a 2-week break. I had to, take in mind, and all jokes aside before we even continue, I like to acknowledge things like this, especially with natural disasters and things going on, within the world. Pray for everybody, continue to pray for everybody, in Texas. I don't know if it's Passover, I don't live in Texas, anybody that lives in Texas and put me on the word, what I'm saying is how you guys doing, everything going a lot better and everything like that from the snowstorms. So basically, man, the last time, we did some educationalists, man. There was just a lot of things going on in the world, man. So you guys literally had a 2-week random vacation. That's the difference between me and your other teachers, bro. Your teachers just slave you guys and slave you guys and slave you guys once again with work until you get burnt out, until you don't want to do any more work. That's not the key to learning anything in education. You have to give it to them in bits and in large amounts at the same time. And don't let that go over your head. So that was a high-key good quote. Check me out. Look, man. 2050, bro. Now think about this, bro. 2050, bro, is like Futurama type of time telling. It always seemed normal to say things like 1977, 1990, or whatever. Maybe 2005, this, that. But 2050, bro, that's the future. You know what I'm saying? It's 2021 right now. It's like 55 more years until, 2050, bro. So it's like a lot can happen. A lot can happen. The world can end. The world can end before 2050. You never know. Nobody knows when the world's going to end. I'm not saying that it is. For all we know, the world may never end. The only person that knows when the world's going to end is the man above everybody right now. Real talk. So we have scientists, that study different things. They're predicting these things are going to happen before 2050. Now, sometimes scientists are right, and sometimes they're really wrong. I mean, for the most part, at least we can get a heads up what they think is going to happen from their studies, right? Because to be a scientist, you got to be in school for like 17 years, right? So, fortunately, guys, I don't like to say these words out of my mouth. We do got a quiz this week. This Friday. 13-question quiz. Multiple choice. 12 of them. No, 11 multiple choice. And then 2 short responses. Alright? Please get your notes out. You can keep your electronics out, but when administrators walk in, hide your Nanos, hide your iPhones, hide your Blackberries, your flip phones. Everything. Nintendo Switches, PSPs. Because I'm not responsible, man. The school year is 3 more months. 4, maybe. Don't lose your shit. Because you won't have to get anything. You won't be able to get anything probably until December. Christmas again, man. That's a long time. Christmas 2021. Not really. The year will go by fast. But let's not worry about that.
So as most of us are probably aware, predicting the future is a very difficult business to be involved in.
That's right.
Unanticipated events can always change what we thought would happen, but we're still free to make our best educated guesses with the means that are available to us.
Looking like a menace to society right there with that mask.
Here are the events that will most likely happen before the year 2050 for you to look forward to happening. Starting out
by
just
the real life Gorsh, Lord
Shotgun. 2 new countries may emerge in the form of New Caledonia and Bougainville in the Pacific.
Alright, so this obviously didn't happen yet because 2018 is out.
And Papua New Guinea, respectively.
So once it gets to like 2021 and up,
the FIFA World Cup will be held in Russia, and NASA will deploy the James Webb Space Telescope, which will be significantly more powerful than the Hubble Space Telescope.
Did this all really happen or what?
In 2019,
okay, so we just gotta take it seriously once it's 2021. Should I skip ahead or what?
And the FIFA Women's World Cup will be held.
I think we should, you say, you're well, thanks, Flight, for skipping ahead, yeah, because it won't make sense when it's already past.
2021, India is expected to launch their first ever manned space mission. And the following year in 2022, China plans on constructing their first very own space station. In addition, the FIFA World Cup will be hosted once again in Qatar, and the Winter Olympics will be hosted in Beijing, China. In 2023, the copyrights on the earliest Mickey Mouse cartoons will expire under current U.S. copyright law, but 2024 will be much more eventful. The company SpaceX ostensibly has plans on launching their first rocket carrying cargo to Mars this year in preparation of a future manned mission.
Cargo?
At the same time, the International Space Station will probably run out of funding in this year and be decommissioned as a result, although this may be delayed until 2028. Finally this year, the Fehmarn Belt fixed link will be completed, which will provide a direct rail and highway link between northern Germany and Copenhagen in Denmark.
Word.
In 2025, the Giant Magellan Telescope is scheduled to be completed. It will be the largest observatory in the world at this point and have 10 times the resolution power
That's
of the Hubble
dope,
space.
bro. A telescope? I never used... I mean, I used one of them little kid toy ones. Like, you know, I think I got one of them in the McDonald's or Burger King stuff, but bro, a telescope, that's cool as fuck, bro. Where is that located?
Telescope. In addition, the UK will have completely phased out all of their coal power plants. The next year, in 2026, will possibly see SpaceX launch the first ever manned mission to Mars if everything goes according to their current schedule. NASA...
I better be in... Nah, because, we already dissed Mars. Fuck, man. Shit, we burnt the bridges, man.
Also has plans to send a manned mission to visit an asteroid this year, and construction on the Catalan
had a chance to go to Mars, bro.
Familia will also be finally completed. Construction on this epic church began all the way back in 1882, which means that it will have taken 144 years to finally complete it this year. In 2027, 10 years from the current year if you are watching this in 2017, the SpaceX crew that launched the year previously will finally arrive at their destination, meaning that we might witness the first ever humans to set foot on Mars this year. Also, the full autopsy report on Elvis Presley, which was agreed to be sealed for 50 years following his death, will finally be made publicly.
I heard about R.I.P. by the way, him. He was like a musician, right? You know, what? Why did they do that though? What? Why can't it do
available this year? In 2028, the Summer Olympics will finally be worked on Elvis Presley, which was agreed to be sealed for 50 years following his death, will finally be made publicly available.
Bro, what? That doesn't make any sense. I want to look that up, high key. What? I don't know.
This year, in 2028, the Summer Olympics will be hosted in Los Angeles, California. At near the
I'm gonna be in those Olympics, guys.
2029, the cities of San Francisco and Los Angeles will be connected by a high-speed rail line that can transport people from one to the other in just 2 hours and 20 minutes.
What? No way.
2030s finally arrive. We'll all be in for a very interesting decade.
2030s.
At some point this decade, NASA plans on launching their own manned mission to Mars, so if SpaceX failed to accomplish this in 2027, then NASA will probably land the first humans on the Red Planet sometime around now. China further has plans on launching their own manned mission to the moon sometime during this decade as well. And Russia has plans on landing their own cosmonauts on the moon in the year 2031.
Really?
Skipping ahead to 2036, however, and we arrive at perhaps the most ambitious upcoming space project called Breakthrough Starshot. Without going into too much details, the plan should be able to send tiny spacecraft to the Alpha Centauri star system, the nearest other star to Earth. A planet inside the system, Proxima Centauri b, is located inside of the habitable zone here and could possibly be home to some form of alien life. When the tiny ships are hopefully launched in 2036, they will arrive in the system 20 to 30 years later and can take detailed photographs of this mysterious planet. In 2037, we may see the first summer where there won't be any ice in the Arctic. And by 2040, France will have completely banned the sale of all gasoline and diesel vehicles in the country. In 2042, the world population will have probably reached 9 billion people, while Americans of European ancestry will become a minority group inside of the United States for the first time. This year will also probably see the advent of the world's first trillionaire as well.
Oh, that's gonna be me! That's gonna be me!
In 2044, the works of J.R.R. Tolkien, including The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, will enter into the public domain. 2045 is the estimated year of the technological singularity according to the famed futurist Ray Kurzweil, meaning that this may be the year where artificial intelligence will surpass human intelligence, which could lead to enormous and unforeseen changes in society. In 2048, the Antarctic Treaty will come up for review, which could lead to mining and oil industries opening up on the continent for the first time.
Imagine opening up oil on ice.
We will arrive at the year of 2050. By this point, half of the Amazon rainforest will likely be deforested.
Oh no!
About 70%.
Bro, you know the plants give us like oxygen, bro. That's not good.
The world population will be living in cities. About half of the global population may not have access to clean drinking water.
Boom.
The average global life expectancy may be 76 years old. There will be super smart artificial intelligences that will be even smarter than humans. Self-driving cars will likely be normal, and a new world of possibly hundreds or even thousands of people will be living and working on Mars.
Bro, no way!
Excited for in the future, so let's make sure to work as hard as we can in the present to make our future the best one that we can possibly imagine.
Hey, that was inspirational quote right there, bro. What is this?
So this number right here is how much these last few images would have cost if I had bought them from a traditional stock image provider. But thankfully, I get my images and videos from Storyblocks.
Alright, anyway, as usual, man, coming out of the last year as you next, man. On the road to